For all the Reggie, like he probably fucked somewhere. Fuck, I'm doing all this shit.
She got wheels. This one from my nigga.
Yeah, when you
Let me know.
I don't know about this.
He might know. And we live.
You.
To a live studio audience.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah, we appreciate you.
But, we are the Not Up for the Big Podcast. It's Sunday. This is episode 59. The guys are all here.
We in here.
How y'all feeling, man?
Man, I'm feeling good after yesterday, man.
Yeah.
Feeling real good, man.
I don't know if good is the right terms for me. I'm inspired. I believe there's hope now. A little more than before. So it was definitely inspirational. I don't know if we're at good yet. So but yeah, yesterday was a good day.
For those of you that don't know what we're talking about, there was a protest in Pennsgrove yesterday that started at the Salem Middle School, and we marched to the Pennsgrove police station. It was put together by two young ladies, I believe, who are in middle school. I'm not really sure that.
Yeah, I think they are in 8th grade.
Yeah, so shout out to them. I do believe one of them was Walter's daughter, and the other was Booby's sister, Dominique. Dominique Ware.
Yep.
Shout out to Dominique while I'm at it. Dominique and Eli with Art of War Clothing.
Yeah.
They had their official drop yesterday. Did very well. So congratulations to them. But yesterday we attended the protest. It was, peaceful, nice turnout. A lot of different races there.
Yeah.
No issues. Police were there. They decided to watch and not join in.
Yeah.
Completely up to them. But,
Right.
It didn't look too good in my eyes anyway.
Yeah.
I felt like that was an opportunity that they had to connect and they chose not to.
Right.
But other than that, everything was rather smooth.
Yeah.
Walter was on his best behavior.
Absolutely.
So shout out to Walter.
Absolutely.
I was expecting some white devils to be
Yeah.
But he did good though.
He kept it under control.
Shout out to Walsh. Shout out to everybody involved. Shout out to Martin Mincy Doe as well.
Yeah.
For getting up and speaking and what he said. Shout out to John Carter. Make sure you guys register to vote if you haven't. I believe it'll be mail-in. Don't really know how that process is going to work, but just keep checking your mail. I don't know if it's been issued or how it's going to begin to go out, but just keep an eye on your mail for that. But J-Ro, how you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good, man. Despite everything that's going on, like, we got a lot of change. I wasn't out there because I had my son, and I don't want him to be around that per se, just because we don't know what's gonna ever happen.
Right.
Yep. Yeah.
But
uncertainty.
like, there's gonna be a time where he's gonna have to go through the same thing that we go through now.
Yeah, right.
And I'm just hoping that we won't ever have to experience the things that our grandparents or earlier generations had to experience.
Right.
So we can just hope for the best and try to do what we can.
Yeah.
Right. But it was a beautiful experience. My first time ever participate in anything like that. I don't know if it was you guys first or not.
Yeah, there was actually a time that I was actually probably going back and forth with Walt, what I've done often. And I had said that I never saw myself protesting. I never saw myself being in the street and doing that. But the reason I went is because this time feels different.
Right.
You know what I mean? It feels like it was something I had to do. I plan to do it in Salem if they do it in Salem, and anything else that's local, I plan to attend as well because it feels different.
Right.
So.
Yeah, man, I encourage everyone to do it, man. Like I said, it's cool to do it on social media, but when you're actually out there, it feels so much better. And that it reminds you, like, all right, get out there, be physical, be active. Posting is cool, but
Yeah, you gotta really be.
you really gotta be out there,
Yeah.
And it's never too late to educate yourself with voting. I know a lot of people would feel like, oh, it's too late. It's never too late. You know what I'm saying? So just educate yourself, take advantage of the opportunity, and be that change, man. Posting on Facebook is not change.
So where you guys want to start? Seriousness.
Yeah, we gotta get the serious stuff out of the way.
All right. So I know you guys all seen the video of the 2 college students being tased by the Atlanta Police Department.
Yeah.
So all 6 officers are now facing charges after that video circulated. For those of you that haven't seen it, the police approached the car, which was obviously caught in traffic. The 2 people were minding their business at one point. And at one point, when they pulled up a little further, the driver of the car noticed one of his friends being harassed by the police. So at that point, he rolled down the passenger's window and yelled to the police, leave him alone.
Right.
And that's what drew the cops, those 6 particular officers, to the car. So once he said that, the cops came over to the car, basically trying to say he was agitating the situation, butting in the situation which he had no business. But he obviously felt his friend was being wrong.
Right.
At that point, they left the guy alone, and he went on about his business.
Yeah, right, exactly.
So things escalated quickly.
Very quick.
They tried to open the doors. At that point, the driver of the car, which was the male, said, I'm not dying today, and he pulled his door back shut, and he locked the doors. At that point, they began, using their batons to hit his glass. They couldn't break it right away, but eventually they did. Broke his glass, opened was able to unlock the door, opened the passenger's door, which was female, and they immediately began tasing her.
Right.
The driver noticed what was going on with her, and he tried to protect her, leaned over, and tried to put his arm over her and pull the electrodes out of her. And at that time, that's when the officers began to say he's reaching for a gun.
Right.
So they begin to tase him. So when they begin to tase him, his body seizes up, and it seems as if he's trying to go into his pocket. Right. But he's got like 4 electrodes in him.
Right. Yeah. He's
pumping electricity.
You can't even control yourself at that point.
So his body is seized up. His hand is to his side. They're saying, take your hand out your pocket. His hand is obviously outside of his pocket. It's just clenched to his thigh. He continued to tase him. At the end of the situation, he ended up fracturing his arm and had to receive stitches from the glass from his window being broken. Like I said, all 6 of them have been charged. I'm not sure what the exact charge is. I would assume using excessive force or something like that.
Yeah.
Something that probably won't even allow them to see jail time.
Right. Yep.
But
probation or community service or something.
But at the time of the incident, the officers haven't turned themselves in. I'm not sure. I believe they had until the 6th or the 5th of June to turn themselves in. I'm not sure if they have or not.
Right.
But what's your guys' thoughts on this?
Man, it's just ridiculous, man. Like they gotta when it comes. I feel like anybody can be a cop, bro. Like, what type of training do you have to do? It's 6 of you, right?
Yeah,
I understand being a cop is a stressful job. You feel me? Like, we understand that. But when you watch some of these videos, it's like, there's no way in hell these guys went through training, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I seen a post on Facebook, and it was like different states and the training that's required, the hours of training required to do certain jobs. And it was like, to be a cosmetologist, 1,200 hours. To be a cop in that same state, 500.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Every single one, they just picked like a lot of routine jobs that you don't have necessarily people's lives in your hands. And the hours of training was always like significantly lower.
Wow.
You only go to training for like 12 weeks to become a police officer.
Yeah, you just gotta get like maced and tased.
That's what I'm saying.
Can you shoot?
You know what I mean? It should be a much more stringent testing. It should be like a year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I would say a more stringent background test as well.
Exactly.
I'm sure they will find eventually that somebody has some racist something.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I hope something happens to them. I'm not expecting much to happen because that's usually how these types of things turn out.
But it's just crazy, just even to think about the fact that you could just try to protect someone else that's being wrong from inside your car. Just say, "Hey, stop!" That you can get your windows smashed out. tased. You know, like they weren't criminals.
Not to mention the car full of white women in front of them.
That just you know what I mean?
Well, you know how they can say anything to the cops. We seen the video.
But that's what I'm saying.
Leave
It's
them
just
alone, fucker.
Yeah,
And they straight.
Exactly. But there's people that'll tell you that there's not a problem when
Huge
it's
problem.
it's literally recorded now. It's not hearsay.
Like, you're telling me words couldn't fix that situation?
Or even just been like, all right, well, they're not hurting anybody. They rolled their windows up and shut the door, let them go.
Yeah.
But they're thinking emotionally and not just like mentally.
Right. Yeah, it's not logic. Like there was no crime committed there. They yelled at the window out at you.
Mhm.
Like you could have let them go.
Mhm.
They could have just went on about their business.
It's like, you talking?
Right.
And
Smash.
They forgot what they were doing.
That's what I mean. Yeah, the guy got
Yeah,
on.
fuck this guy.
Like, who said that?
Right.
Like, bro.
Like, come on, all 5 of you, come on,
Yeah.
come with me.
It's crazy.
Oh, that's your
man.
man's? Watch this.
And it's crazy too. What you saying? All 5 of them, like how they roll in packs. Like it's really like a gang.
Word.
Yeah.
That's exactly what
It's a gang. Like I got, and I may even told you guys this story, but I got pulled over for 10.
Mhm.
There was 5 cop cars for 10.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Like it's crazy, man.
You know how it go. You got 10, you got a gun.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
He's a thug.
So, did you guys see the president's photo
I did.
in front of the church?
Yeah, what's up with that? You release all that squad in front of the White House
Right.
so you could have a photo op.
He
That's just
sent
messed up.
he sent the army to clear a pathway
Mhm.
for him to go to a church that he didn't even go inside of.
Right, you stood in front of it.
Yeah.
And took a very familiar,
Yeah, to say the least.
creepy
Yeah.
picture that is very it resembles a famous dictator very very
Right.
very very well. So
Yeah, it's real
Kim
crazy.
Jr.
Right.
yeah.
And apparently he walked there, like you guys were saying.
Yeah.
But on on his way there, like you said, he had the military put out tear gas and use pepper balls to clear his way. The interesting thing is, while all this was happening, all Wi-Fi and cell phone connections in that area were shut down.
Oh, they jammed the signals.
So they jammed everything, cleared the way for Trump to get to where he was going.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if not you guys, but the guys watching at home, if people are paying attention. But that was nothing more than a demonstration.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. Yo,
To see
Trump-
if it was possible, to see how it would work, to see how the area would react without being able to communicate for an hour.
Yeah.
I mean, no Wi-Fi, no nothing for an entire hour
Yeah,
while
bro.
that area was cleared out. There's no video footage of it. There's really only rumors that it exists, but the people that were there know that it actually happened.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. That paired with sending 2 Americans into space to live at the space station
Look, man.
with the rest of the astronauts,
Bro.
Look, man.
we might be getting left out here.
Nah,
Yeah.
there's something that's going on, and the uber rich will move to the space station, and then people like Trump will stay here to control the has-beens.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like everything that Trump has done has been the exact plan that Putin did in Russia.
Yeah.
Discrediting the media.
That's his boy.
You know what I'm saying? And then now, the picture looks crazy with like the army spread out like he's parting the Red Sea. Like,
Right.
like he's on some dictator shit. People don't see that.
Yeah,
It's
bro.
very
If
obvious.
we don't get him out the office, it's gonna get real
Look,
dark. He's showing you what he gonna do.
What do you mean?
Shit, he's
It's
already showed us.
controlled.
Well,
It's
yeah,
controlled.
Mhm.
And now they're gonna let you mail in the votes? Like, come on.
Oh yeah,
man.
you know they're gonna be in the
Imagine
trash can
They
5 years
really-
later.
They really think
Yeah.
that we're stupid.
Mhm.
Like
It'll-
they're saying you can mail in the vote
It'll
now.
be 500,000 votes from abandoned houses.
That's what I'm
and shit
saying.
like that.
You'll- yeah.
Buildings that aren't even in
we
operation.
can't count with
anymore.
machines.
That's what I
You know what
mean.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah,
this shit just got
it's-
that much more difficult.
It's fixed, man. It's fixed.
Yeah.
Fix is in.
But fuck Trump.
Shout out to Warren Socks, man. That's my man from that.
Oh
man,
yeah, from the,
Warren
uh,
Socks.
yeah.
He was
Justice,
hype.
no peace.
Yeah, he was hype, man.
Oh, that's
yeah.
the homie Warren.
Yeah,
Shout
yeah,
out to
Warren,
man.
yeah.
He was
Warren.
definitely doing his thing. I don't
Yeah,
know
he-
how he stood on top of that.
Yo,
trash
that's
can.
amazing.
bro.
That's amazing.
the
But yeah, he's
balance
doing
on
his
that
thing,
was
man.
up.
He was up there
Like
for a
Joe-
minute too.
Yeah,
Like
he
it wasn't
was.
just like
with some forces,
His energy was great, though.
bro.
I
Black
enjoyed
people
his
are
energy.
amazing, bro. I don't
Yeah,
know
yeah.
that. That's like
Word up.
we about to see him on a balance beam with forces on, back flips and everything.
With the Air Ones.
Right. But we're subscribed, Warren Sox,
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
we'll be seeing you a lot.
Definitely.
So, what's next? You guys want to talk about?
Man, it's been I don't want to
We
say a
gonna,
lot going on, but it's been a
That's all the serious stuff.
It's
I want to talk about little Uzi Vert, man. He's up next with the boxing
first
celebrity box match
versus YK Osiris.
Yeah, Cyrus. I'll call him Cyrus, man. I ain't got time
Cyrus,
for that
you
shit.
gave him a nickname.
Cyrus. I ain't paying all that shit.
nah.
Cyrus.
He don't deserve a
I'm
nickname.
not
Yeah.
saying
bro.
why
He-
Karen. Nah, what's up, Cyrus?
he-
Who do you think will win that one?
Man, you know what, man? I want to go with Uzi, man.
Uzi, I think the
Uzi
YK kid is like too tall for Uzi.
Yeah, ain't he like big as hell compared to?
I mean
Lil Uzi
compared
Vert?
to Uzi,
Yeah, but he
ain't
really
Uzi like 5'3"?
if that.
I'm picturing him come out in the Philly shell on him, man. The Philly shell whooping his ass.
I don't know. Yeah, Uzi like 4'11".
Yeah, the dude is like normal size.
Yeah,
Normal
right.
size.
Average size man.
Yeah.
Normal size, I can't. He might as well just windmill while he out there. I don't know what the fuck
But
he
he
be
keep
doing.
losing. It's not
Word.
like he's winning.
Right.
That's why I don't know why everybody want to keep fighting him. I could see if he was
But he
undefeated,
lose and
like,
talk
this is
shit. What'd he
this is
say?
the guy to fight.
I called him 10 times.
Yeah, he said he left him on red. He said, I'm going to drop a song called Left on Red. That's what he did to me. Left me on red. But did you see when he was supposed to box Trippie Red and Trippie backed out?
Yeah, it's because
I seen something come up.
somebody
about
was supposed to announce it. Was
6ix9ine was supposed to be the announcer.
What?
that.
These
This
niggas
is
is
celebrity
bored.
Yo,
death match in the flesh.
I can't wait till the world opens up. I'm tired of
Word.
these niggas, man.
But that's why he skipped out on it.
Yeah.
He said
He don't-
6ix9ine.
No 6ix9ine, no me.
Right. But Trippie and 6ix9ine got some shit
Yeah.
going on. They had some shit going on.
Yeah,
I
they
don't
had
know.
beef.
Yeah, so I would assume that was his reasoning. But I don't know, man. I'm not interested in a YK Osiris
Me either, but
around the world tour.
Yeah, I'm not
World.
interested in it at all.
Yeah, like what are these niggas doing? Like, just relax.
Like I would be cool if I didn't know what was going on.
I'm kind of tired of the verses too. Like,
Yeah, I think it's
I caught
worn out.
myself watching
Yeah. Did they do another
Fred
one?
Hammond versus Kirk Franklin.
Hey, bro.
I heard they had it lit though.
that was
They did.
good.
I heard
That
they
was
had it
good.
lit. Yeah, I heard they had it
I
lit.
was surprised. You
That
know?
was
I
good.
was surprised.
I mean, I guess I could imagine that because
Kirk Franklin.
they're literally they're gonna play all feel
Yeah,
good music.
yeah.
Like how could
Yeah.
you watch that and be like, man, this
Yeah.
shit whack?
Right,
Like,
right.
Shit gave you the chills.
all that
brought
shit
you
is
back, man.
uplifting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was cool, but I'm like, this is what we come to.
Yeah, yeah. When it's down to Kurt Franklin and Fred
Fred,
Hammond,
like,
yeah,
come on, man, Freddie.
yeah,
But
that's,
Kirk Franklin's a character. I enjoyed his antics.
yeah.
He's a funny guy.
Did he play Stump?
I don't remember if he played Stump. I didn't stay too long. I stayed long enough to
Just kind of check it out.
Had me
get
feeling
my
like I was
blessings
at
for the
grandma's
day.
crib. I gotta get out of here. I'm at grandma's crib again.
Yeah, it was time to like roll up or something. So I was like, I can't do that. while
But it
I'm
was
watching
good.
this.
They was both
Yeah.
like in the same. I think
Yeah, they
everyone
were
need to
both in
do
the
that.
same,
They was
Oh, yeah,
both-
it was in the same
yeah.
studio.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were like, Kirk Franklin was like in front, like Fred Hammond was like off to the side. Then
I seen the picture.
Who was the other guy? He popped up and sang. They never would have made it, guy. That's all he got. in the
Oh,
arsenal.
that's Marvin Sapp.
Yeah, him.
Yeah.
That's all he got in the arsenal. He got
Yeah.
every chance he get, he popped up singing.
That might be
shit.
the only song that he got.
I mean, he got other songs, but
Yeah.
I think that's the one that put him out of here.
But sometimes that's all you need, though, man.
In
Like,
church, definitely. That's
like
all.
who's this?
Definitely
Word
in
up,
church.
you
You
need
need
one song.
In
My-
church, you just need one banger. You forever.
You
They sing you
solidified.
until Christ come back
Word
in the
up.
building.
They're gonna remix your shit in 20
Word.
years.
That never would have made it. That can go from either 1 minute to 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they'll drag out a church song like
Word.
a
Yeah,
bug.
because they'll let you, intermission where you shout for 10 minutes.
And then go back to the
Then they
song.
come
Word.
back into song. You're like, damn, we not done here?
Or repeat that
Like,
one.
nigga, we made it already.
repeat that one verse with 4 words for 30 minutes.
Yo, in church, it should be only one shout session.
Oh, no. They gonna get all that out of them.
You know how, like, you get a shout session.
Yeah.
And
You
then
would think they get tired, though, after the
then you
first
good,
one.
and then that drummer, he He get that beat again.
Cardio. He be looking around like now.
I'm not going to Zoom. I go to church.
I think it's really like a science to that to start the.
It's
the
got
shout.
it. Yeah, absolutely.
Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean. You got to wait for the right moment.
You gotta make sure you look. You feel the energy. You gotta hit that drum just right.
Right.
And then you just go into it.
Because the preacher might be ready to calm it down, and then you just start snapping. He looking at you like.
And the people, and I'm there looking at the drummer like, you know what you doing, dog.
Yeah, that's me staring at the drummer like, dog.
Yeah. Again,
I got my hands up. They thinking I'm shouting. I'm like, dog, stop. Stop.
He like encore.
Hit that.
Especially them 5:30 sessions. Them 5:30 sessions was off.
What was it called? Second service.
Second
Sundays.
service.
I'm like, Jesus Christ! It's like
Bruh.
church ends at 1, then the second service is at 3:30.
Yeah.
Then your mom's like, oh, we might as well stay. I'm like, we live 5 minutes
Right,
away.
yeah, we should go home.
Yeah, I'll save gas.
Word up.
So now I'm running around in my suit in the grass for 2 hours.
I've been there too many times, bro.
Yeah, man, I used to be the worst. But then my mom like kind of eased up and used to bring like a pocketbook full of action figures. So I'd be in there.
Yeah, getting it in.
You know what I mean? Getting it in. Then she let me sleep every now and then.
Yeah.
But yeah, those were the days.
Good old days. No worries.
Yeah. Church nowadays is like 50 fold-out chairs. It's not even like a church like that.
Oh, nah.
anymore,
Well, now
man.
that Seeds of
The feeling
Greatness.
ain't-
Seeds of Greatness is lit, bro.
Oh, yeah. They getting it in over there.
Yeah, that church is lit.
I like to visit there one time.
Yeah.
I ain't seen Jerome in years. Pastor Jerome, excuse me.
Good thing they got going on there.
So the NBA is returning. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. I'm tired of watching nothing.
How many teams? 20,
Uh,
19, 18? How many teams? Wasn't it like some shortened
22 teams.
22 teams?
Yeah, they planning to return to Orlando to play at what is it? The Disneyland Resort, Disney World,
Yeah,
whatever
Disney
it is.
World.
Disney getting that
yeah,
money.
Disney World is Florida.
So it'll be 13 Western Conference teams and 9 Eastern Conference teams. The Western Conference teams are the Clippers, the Lakers, Denver Nuggets, Utah Jazz, the OKC Thunder, Houston Rockets, Dallas Mavericks, Memphis Grizzlies, Portland Trail Blazers, New Orleans Pelicans, Sacramento Kings, San Antonio Spurs, Phoenix Suns. The Eastern Conference teams are the Milwaukee Bucks, Toronto Raptors, Boston Celtics, Miami Heat, Indiana Pacers, Philadelphia 76ers, Brooklyn Nets, Orlando Magic, and the Washington Wizards. So under the plan from Commissioner Adam Silver and the league's Advisory Finance Committee, 13 Western Conference teams, 9 Eastern Conference teams will play 8 regular season games, a possible play-in tournament for the 8th seed, and playoffs at the Walt Disney World resorts. The top 16 teams in the Eastern and Western Conferences will be joined by teams currently within 6 games of 8th place in the 2 conferences: New Orleans, Portland, San Antonio, Sacramento, Phoenix, and Washington. So how do you guys feel about this? This seems a bit odd.
It seems odd, and it also seems complicated.
Right.
I mean, maybe it seems easy to them, but that seems complicated.
Yeah.
Like, it's a lot going on.
Right.
A lot going on, but I'm glad it's back.
Yeah.
Are fans allowed? It's the question.
Right. No, that's
I haven't heard
No.
that yet. You don't
Unless
think
it's
so?
going to be like they sitting like you hit 2 seats between each other or something.
But that's one of those things that it's like, why do it?
Right.
Like, I guess they are. I can understand from a business standpoint, you got to adjust, but
it's going to be weird. It's going to
Very
be weird not
weird.
hearing
The
the
fans aren't
crowd.
allowed.
they are entertainers.
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
fans aren't allowed. Isn't that like a majority of your sales?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
where you
yeah.
make your money.
That's
Right,
how
so
you
what do you
keep the
charge us to
stadiums
watch it?
open. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they're gonna have to like. It's gonna have to be like pay per view or
Subscribe,
something.
yeah.
Yeah.
Subscribe.
Yeah, man. If they do
Disney
that
Plus.
shit, I'm gonna be pissed, bro.
Or what? Maybe it'll be on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Or they can do ESPN. Disney owns ESPN.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I'm subscribed
Like,
to both of those.
ESPN
Yeah.
Plus or something. But
Yeah.
they'll find some way to get for the NBA to get some type of revenue from it.
Because they lost a lot.
All right. So predictions.
Who's gonna win?
Who comes out on top of this ridiculous tournament?
In the West,
LA.
Yeah,
LA.
The
Lakers.
Kings rested.
You think the King is ready?
they got a complete team, bro.
Yeah.
All the
It's gonna be
bigs.
hard to beat.
It's gonna be hard.
This
to
is going into this tournament is going to show the people that are really serious and always serious.
beat. Yeah,
You know
But
what I
they-
mean? What did you do in this over these 3 months or whatever it's been since they played? Like, what
Smoke
were
weed.
you doing?
Yeah,
Right.
that shit legal now.
Right.
bro.
Word.
Niggas got high and ate snacks.
That's what I'm saying.
I got LA winning, but I want to see Houston and Portland. All because I love watching that Westbrook versus Damian. Yeah, Westbrook and Damian Lillard are always lit when they go against each other.
Yeah, I like that too. Not a fan of either one of their personalities, but I like
right.
I like them more on court though. They don't seem like nice guys.
No, they not. Yeah, they're vicious, man.
Russ definitely is not.
Yeah,
and they don't like each other though. So like.
Yeah, those are the best games when the guys actually don't like each other. I don't want to see that.
They don't like each other
and stuff.
Yeah, man. Like,
so, did you guys see the Brat came out of the closet? The see-through closet?
I ain't laughing. The see-through. Honestly, when you posted it, I was shocked that it was a thing. Because I thought that it was like had been happening.
Yeah.
Like, why wasn't the Brat in front of the movement?
Yeah, right.
I seen a meme. Someone was like, "You were the first dyke I knew."
Nah,
Queen was probably the first
Queen,
one.
But that was like for us. That was like kind of the same time. Like,
Yeah, right.
Sorry if I used the wrong word. There.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Yeah, I apologize.
You-
That's what the meme said.
But it was a quote though. So
it was a quote.
You technically
The
didn't.
Brat,
say
I love you. And there was another
me
picture
too.
where she had all shirts and no pants. Cause when she rapped, she always took her pants off.
Yeah.
It said her wardrobe, all shirts, jerseys,
No pants.
no pants.
But yeah, but shout out to the Brat though for finally taking the plunge.
Yeah, 25 years.
Yeah, but we knew.
Yeah,
we knew. We didn't care either.
I think that's a hard thing to do when you're. I mean, she's not an A-list, but she's a celebrity.
Yeah, absolutely.
To keep that under wraps.
Yeah, for that
25
long.
years.
Yeah.
I mean, even though she didn't really fool anyone, but
Right.
Congrats to you and your.
But you never like seen her
Brat.
out with anybody or anything like that. Like she never got caught.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it was always that thought in the back of your mind, like I know girls that dress like that's getting hit. So it's
right,
like,
Yeah.
right.
like maybe but
I didn't see that in the Brat.
Yeah, I mean, it was always just that thought in your mind. Like,
She had a couple pictures where she dressed up. She was looking good.
I'm not saying that she doesn't.
But I don't want to see her dressed up.
No,
That sounds crazy.
Yeah.
Does that sound crazy?
Use
I don't want to see a woman dressed up like a woman.
because we're so used to
like, put
seeing
the
her
jeans
this
on,
way.
bitch.
We're so used to seeing.
They better be baggy.
Right.
You're one of the guys. Like once you see a chick, one of the guys, like you're one of the
Yeah,
guys.
Like I don't want to see the Brat without braids and beads. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck are you doing with the blowout? Like, what are you doing?
Right. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, go get some braids.
But like, go chill, bro.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah,
put some
bro,
jeans
shoot
on,
the
bro.
gun. Like, fuck are you doing with the makeup?
You're one of us.
Yeah, I like
So-
that Brat.
So you don't want to see Young M.A. dressed up?
No, that's
you
creepy.
imagine that? Hell no. His arms are bigger than mine. Like, take that halter top off, Marcus. That's what the MA for.
Pour some Henny.
For Marcus. Pour some Henny.
Pour some Henny.
Yeah.
Like she talked like one of us. Like,
But I've seen her dressed up before.
old,
I
like
feel
a
like
very
I've
old
seen
picture,
pictures
right?
of her. Yeah, when
Yeah,
she was
like
when
with
she was
straightened
younger.
hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't too attractive. So I understand the move.
Yeah.
You know, she's one of us.
She
Yeah.
definitely is one of
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
She
You know what I
definitely
mean?
is one of us.
Yeah, it's just I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just feels weird that I even said that. Like
But that you don't want to sit.
Yeah, put some man clothes on.
I feel what you're saying though. I understand what you're saying.
I don't know. It was a weird,
but
sexy vibe when TLC did it back in the day. But at that time, I was just like a horny kid. So I was like,
but I think that's different though. You know what I mean?
Because they
with
were
them.
still feminine.
Yeah. They
I don't know. I feel like we didn't see them feminine until the video where they wore like the matching nightgown pajama sets. But even those were like shirt and pants set.
But see,
like,
it's kind of different for me because I feel like when I was young, I took a liking to Left Eye. Like even though she, kind of dressed like a boy.
you
or
liked
like
her, the crazy one?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
I like T-Boz.
like a little
I didn't
crazy.
think it was the voice.
Yeah. And Chili's the pretty one, right?
Yeah, Chili was the pretty one. That's
Yeah,
why I
yeah.
didn't like her because everybody chose Chili.
Yeah.
Like, who wants to keep fighting over Chili? Like, all right, bro, damn.
You got her.
Right. I'll take the deep voice one.
Right.
I mean, she was pretty though.
Yeah. Nah, they were all pretty.
Like, remember when she was in Belly? I was like, yo, like, how's this your wife? Like,
Yo, she did come through like that.
yeah, like your wife cool as shit, nigga.
Dap up with her.
She was cool though.
Carol Baskin.
Carol Baskin for the win.
Carol Baskin, crazy.
Finally
man.
got it.
Carol Baskin for the win.
Yeah, so
Big
she'll
win.
be receiving, what was his name again? Joe Exotic.
Yeah.
So
Zoo.
exotic.
Took all
in
his
120 days, she'll be claiming it. Pretty sure that guy's gonna like whack every animal in the zoo before
Word
he
up,
gotta give
yeah,
it up.
absolutely.
It's gonna be tiger coats all over.
Word.
Yeah, tiger rugs.
Word up, all type
Word.
of shit.
Yeah.
He probably gonna die.
But
in
it's
jail,
it's
man.
really crazy that she literally shut him down. Like she
Yeah.
literally
She finessed that entire situation.
the whole situation.
She finessed life. If we just
It
gonna
didn't
be
even.
honest.
Word up.
It took years to do it, but she did it.
Oh shit! Did you see that? Two handwriting experts proved that she forged the husband's will,
no.
but because of statute of limitations,
It's
since
been too
everything's
long.
been given out already, they can't even prosecute.
Yeah,
her.
she's crazy, man. She
Yeah.
you know how you know a real psycho? Because her patience. Like she waited.
She waited it out.
You have to wait 4 years. Once her husband was missing,
Yeah.
I think it's a 4-year period or something.
Mhm.
You have to wait
Mhm.
before they or 6 years. It might even be 6.
It might be
before-
different, by
Yeah,
state.
right.
Yeah.
But before they're considered dead when
Right.
they're missing. The next day after that 4th or 6th year, whatever it is, she was
popped
there
out.
claiming her money.
She popped
That's
out.
crazy.
Because the will that she forged, the
Mhm.
money, everything was left to her.
Mhm.
The next day, she was there like, "Give me my money,"
'Cause she probably knew eventually it would come out that she
Yeah.
forged that bill.
and then she started
Yeah.
on Joe Exotic's ass. And,
On to the next one.
Tore him up.
yeah, he probably hurt.
I mean,
He's locked up.
He's locked up. And
It's over.
with
for
his
Joe,
choice of
man.
lifestyle, I'm pretty sure he's happy.
Yeah, I was
Got a bag of dicks.
you
He don't waste no time either. Probably.
and he got that crazy mouthpiece. He
Word.
probably in there talking to them motherfuckers. What? Talking their pants right off of them. I got some meth.
When he told the one, he said, "You ain't that straight."
What? Yeah, that's another thing. He was breaking the straight ones. I'm like, he wasn't even
Word.
going for the gay guys. He was going for the straight homeless niggas.
You like
Straight
coke?
homeless drug
Look,
addicts.
he had a plan and he stuck to it.
Word.
That just shows you the power of drugs. Like, yo,
Yeah.
I'm not even gay, but you got
Word
the
up.
shit.
Yeah,
Yo, he got that word.
For real though, like, have my ass. My ass is yours.
No, I'm not
Like,
gay,
what the
but he
fuck?
got
nah, but that's for real though. Like,
Yeah, like, yo, that is that is wild to me.
I heard you with Joe. He got the coke.
yeah, word up.
Oh, he ain't got the ice.
And
He
look,
got,
he got the
that
ice.
hard shit.
They wasn't just doing the behind the scenes shit. They married.
Nah, they was
Yeah.
hype with it, like,
they married him.
together at one time.
Word.
And did the cake thing. They let him do the cake thing to him. Like, nah, nigga, like, nah, rubbing this cake in my face.
That's some strong drugs, bro. That's some strong.
That's how you know Joe had that shit.
Word up.
Joe had that shit.
Yeah, yeah.
You see when they got
Had
married.
him and the Tigers on that.
See when they got
motherfucker.
married, everybody had teeth. Year into the marriage, everybody's mouth was bald. I'm like, well,
Word.
damn. Like, them motherfuckers
Yo, the
going
one-
hard. Like, golly. What about the animals, nigga? That shit was fucked up. And I believe that motherfucker got his arm bitten off was on some shit too.
Word.
'Cause he would not leave. Like,
Yo,
I lost an arm.
Trying to say
fuck
the
it.
whole
he was
had the whole
crazy,
staff
bro.
on
Yeah,
drugs.
that's crazy. Like, he didn't receive any type of life insurance or anything for that. Like, you just showed back up to work armless.
Yeah,
Like,
they had it on
nah.
camera too.
hell yeah.
They
like-
documented it. Like,
documented
yeah.
that.
Hey, yo, don't you stop rolling.
And then,
Word,
but
what?
look. In the beginning, they didn't show his hand when he was in his interview.
Oh, yeah, they couldn't. 'Cause they had to
And
let
then
it build
the
up.
next interview-
Next time you see him, this motherfucker, like, then it was ashy. I'm like, come on, man. You could have prepared yourself better than this.
It's not funny, but it's
Nah, that
crazy.
shit's hilarious.
It's
'cause
crazy.
I think he was
dumbass.
still taking care of the tiger that bit his shit off too.
Hell yeah, he was.
Yeah, fucking with the ops. But you gotta know better than to stick your arm in there. With
Joe was like,
That's
you
what I'm
know,
saying.
vicious
You know,
animal,
but
like-
some people too, he was probably like, well, you know what? It was my fault.
Yeah,
I shouldn't
I
have
mean,
stuck my hand in
but-
there.
even though I
Yeah,
raised
like-
him as a cub.
Nah, hell
Oh,
no.
shit was
Fuck
slick.
that
Fuck
line.
that. That lets you know it was like some type of contract you signed. Like, hey, if you lose the limit, ain't on
Yeah.
me. nigga.
Word.
And then my man was in the EMT jacket like right away. Like,
He had, like he knew some shit was bound to pop off. Somebody's gonna get hurt, and I'm gonna
Like he
be
had
ready.
one just sitting around, like
Yeah,
like, where'd he get that from?
the nice one with the sheep fur in the hood. I'm like, damn. Like, he's prepared.
He wasn't even thinking about homie's arm neither.
What? Nah,
Nah,
hell
it
no.
was a wrap
He was
for
worried
that.
about getting that footage.
He was like, damn, I'm never going to recover from it.
What? That nigga went straight to the gift shop. All right, I know a guy lost his arm today. I'm like, yo, these people are horrified.
Yo, it's
Let them
crazy.
go home.
It's crazy, bro.
didn't even shut it down.
But yeah, Carol Baskin did what she was trying to do from the very beginning.
Yeah, which is amazing.
Yeah.
I can't believe it, man. It'd be real fucking crazy if the husband just pops up like, bitch,
Word.
you thought.
You take it all.
Word up,
Yeah.
a tell-all book or something.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
So Kanye decided to donated $2 million to the families of Ahmaud Arbery, Breonna Taylor, and George Floyd, and people are still upset over Kanye's slavery comments.
Yeah.
So I want to ask you guys, is Kanye forgiven in your books for this genuine gesture, or is this something, some smoke and mirrors?
I think it's probably a little bit of both. But I don't know. I think I forgive Kanye. I've been kind of thinking about it the last couple of days. I think he's doing it for the right reasons. I think his mind is in a better place now. So I forgive him. I forgive him.
What do you two think?
Oh yeah, man. I never Kanye did some bullshit, but I ain't never give up on him, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know why, man. I was like, he just going, just in a weird way. I guess I kind of understood because he lived in Hollywood.
Yeah.
He trying to get into a industry that a lot. You're not doing music, you're trying to do fashion.
Yeah.
So he was dealing with a lot of demons, whatever. Dealing with Hollywood and being famous, and then I mean. He found a way. He's a billionaire right now, so he's where he's want to be.
He's at a different table now.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm not saying I understand what he's going through, but you already know being rich and famous and being black and trying to break.
Yeah, we don't know.
Not the rich part.
I mean, yeah.
But what's crazy is Kanye's two most viral moments his entire career are complete polar opposites.
Correct.
You got the George Bush don't care about black people, and then you got the fucking MAGA hat.
Yep.
Like that's his two most viral moments. So that's why people don't know where to stand. How do you know where to stand? He's completely polar opposite.
What you think, Jay? I'm about to yawn,
people say stupid stuff. You can't take it back.
every day.
What's been said has been said. You can't change that.
Mm-hmm.
You can just try to do what you can now. I also seen him protesting in Chicago.
Yeah, he was in Chicago.
Yep, he did.
Hometown.
So he's
Pulled
still doing his part. So I can't hate him for that.
Yeah, and putting out two bands when you're a billionaire, 2 million is a band. $1 million is a band when you're a billionaire. So putting out two of them, that's big, man.
Yeah.
That's big because I do think, although none of them are obligated, they worked hard. They're not obligated to spend a penny of their money in the neighborhoods they come from.
Mm-hmm.
I also believe that they should, though.
Right.
All of them should.
Yeah.
They don't do it enough.
Nah.
It doesn't happen enough. Like, just imagine if every rapper just said, you know what, I'm gonna build a school, or I'm gonna make sure that this school has a computer for every child.
Right.
That would go so far. Like, Salem
agree.
City School had their kids came home with packets.
Right.
My son had a laptop, and so did every other kid that's at his school.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine had a laptop too.
Like, that's the difference.
Yeah.
Like,
Laptop.
paper in 2020, paper.
Mm-hmm. Still using paper.
You know what I mean? It's crazy, man. So that's just my thought on that. But I commend Kanye for what he's doing.
Yeah, I do too. Shout out to Kanye, and like you said, I've forgiven him as well. We tend to forgive white people very quickly. Why not forgive our
Very
own just as quickly?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I see you niggas is fucking caping for Drew Brees
Right,
already. So
right.
why not?
He's done around here. Fuck
Yeah,
him.
Yeah, Drew Brees is
out there.
He's fucking done.
I mean, I never really got a Black Power vibe.
Yeah,
from that
yeah,
nigga,
not
but-
at all.
I mean,
Not at
just
all.
from the beginning, he said, "I will never." He meant that shit.
I mean, he's done it before though, so it was
Yeah.
like I don't know, man. But
And
just
then
like
very weird.
Yeah, just like Cuddy said, sometimes people do certain things in certain situations just to make sure they're safe
Yep.
and
Yeah.
protected.
And
then-
it could. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, and then when they're out of that situation, they go back to their norm.
I think right now, because this is different, that in a time when whenever it was 3 or 4 years ago when Drew Brees actually kneeled,
Mm-hmm.
we weren't at a crossroad at that point.
Nah.
Yeah.
I think now we're at a crossroad and there is a clear line that's drawn in the sand.
Mm-hmm.
And people like Drew Brees are making sure that they're on the side that they really want to be on.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And then when it then criticized about it,
Straddling the fence.
exactly. But we know where he stands.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like Trump said, stand on that shit. You said it.
You said it.
Word.
Stand on
Yep. And that's the type of people that piss me off.
Yeah, the fake ones. If that's how you feel, then feel that way. Please let
Yeah,
it be.
let
Let
it
it be. So I can know to bust a right when I come
Right.
into
But
your
then there's
bag.
people
Yeah.
like him that knows that he's gonna make his money from throwing footballs, and about 98% of the people that are gonna catch footballs from him are black.
Yeah, big
Yeah.
6 foot nigga with big hands.
Exactly.
And feet.
So that's why his publicist wrote him a nice letter for him to read the next day,
Yep.
and he took it from there.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, fuck him.
Somebody's gonna catch passes from him. What's homie's name? Michael Thomas.
Yeah, he forgave him as well. Made a
Immediately.
post about how he forgave
Yeah.
him and all that.
Don't
He's
worry.
caping.
NFL gonna make sure he don't get a ring though.
Who that? Michael Thomas?
No, Drew
Oh, Drew
Brees.
Brees.
You know they cheat.
How do you feel about the NFL saying they fucked up with Cap?
Come on, man. Like, come on, man.
I ain't buying it.
That's like you punching me in my face and saying sorry like 4 years. Like come on, man.
I'm not
So
buying it.
was that the apology everyone who's been boycotting been waiting for?
I hope not.
I think niggas is like, all right.
I'm not waiting for no
it's
sorry,
it's
bro.
possible. And look, I never stopped watching NFL. Well, not for that reason anyway. I could be completely honest. I stopped watching it as much just because it's been boring.
Yeah,
to
it's
me.
not as it's not the same.
But I'm in a different place on it now. I
Mhm.
think about it differently just because we all knew they blackballed him.
Mhm.
And now we're here where we are today. And to save face, you get a commissioner that gets up there. And I talked to you about this yesterday.
Yeah.
He can't even speak from his heart.
Nope.
Nah.
That means that where he stands, because it was written probably not by him, it's not relevant.
Nope.
You know what I mean? He couldn't even speak from his heart. And then he was stumbling. How many times did you read it before you got up there?
Not too many.
That's what I'm saying. It's crazy, man. So it's a no for me.
All right, Eminem. So, on YouTube, minding my business. You know how YouTube just throws shit in your face
Word.
sometimes.
Best mind readers ever, man.
All right, so Eminem pops up, and it says that his latest album, Music to Be Murdered By, has passed 1 billion streams on Spotify. And my first question is, have you guys heard it?
No.
No, you guys heard it.
Just
Nobody
one track.
streamed it.
That's it.
What was the sound of it?
You
Typical,
know what?
or
I think I might have listened to this shit.
you think you
And
listened
it
to
wasn't.
it?
It was
Some of it. It was
I listened like 2
They're
tracks.
calling it his comeback album, so I would assume it must be.
No, it
something
was.
good on
It
there.
wasn't. No, it wasn't.
It
No,
wasn't like that.
no.
I'm gonna have
no.
to listen to it.
I'm not buying 1 billion streams.
Yeah.
Not even on Spotify, but 1 billion streams.
That's a lot.
outside of Spotify.
Only because I don't really even the people I knew that was like hardcore Eminem fans don't even listen to his shit no more.
Yeah.
I'm not buying 1 billion.
You know what,
1
though?
billion?
Yeah, 1 whole
Yeah.
billion.
I'm curious to see how dark the music is now, because it's music to be murdered by, and that's the Eminem that the old fans tend to cling to. The kill the girlfriend, kill the mom type shit. So if it's that kind of music, I could buy it.
It ain't.
It's
He ain't
not-
rapping like that no more.
is it
That,
like
that
funny
was
funny?
Eminem on drugs. He been sober for a while.
Oh,
he don't
shit.
rap like that no more. That was Eminem on drugs.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
I
now.
wonder if
It's
that's
not a
the-
bad album. I'm not saying Eminem can't rap,
So
but
music to be murdered by, and he didn't kill anybody.
no, not like the Eminem week. Not that he ain't
Music-
kill no girls.
Music to be murdered by. Maybe he's talking about killing himself.
Or just killing beats. Like, you know, I'm gonna kill this beat, rap with
Nah, I
my
don't think
lyrics.
that's what he
I'll
mean.
murder it.
I've
Yeah.
never thought Eminem thought that way.
Nah, it's I think it was taken from this comedian's set because it's something. The name is exactly the same. I don't.
Yeah. So you think it's conceptual?
Maybe I have
Or
no
maybe
idea.
I do need to listen to Eminem.
Yeah.
Give him 1 billion and 1 streams. I'm not buying 1 billion streams though.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a lot. But I
That's a lot
mean,
of fucking
you know,
streams.
that's a lot.
Yeah. I mean, well, what's his name? What's the kid with the box song?
Roddy Rich.
Roddy Rich.
I believe that though.
That shit did like 6 times platinum or something like that.
yeah, that's crazy.
I
I believe that. It's
you
on
could-
Snapchat.
Yeah, it's on Snapchat, TikTok, like it was everywhere. Radio 5 times.
But that's another. Glad you brought that up. I doubt niggas is TikToking the new Eminem records.
Nah,
yeah,
So I'm like, we gotta subtract that from the numbers.
Because even like the popular videos that are being TikTok, we even hear like if you just click on like you click on a TikTok video, that song usually playing is what's popping right now. You don't really hear too many.
I mean,
only popular songs are really like played on that platform.
Nothing about it. If I see a TikTok, it's because someone shared it like on
on Facebook.
Yeah. My girl made me do a couple dances on there.
Well, we seen the one that you did.
We seen.
Minding my
It's
business.
cool. You can just throw your girl.
Sharonda nice with the TikTok.
Who?
Sharonda.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, she
Sharonda
nice
get
TikTok
down.
once a
That's probably be what I'm speaking of.
Right.
I say I've seen.
She
like,
the only one that I see posting,
Yeah,
really.
right.
She nice
Often, yeah. But shout out to Sharonda and the Get 'em Girls. We ran into them yesterday during a protest. But diving back into protests, since I just brought that up, Easy had something interesting to say while you were upstairs getting eaten together.
Cause it was Trey Songz had a protest song, right? So I'm like, oh, he probably gonna rap.
Oh yeah.
So when he started off, it gives you the Trey Songz vibe, like I'm about to get some ass.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's got
okay.
the
So I
piano.
said,
Right.
I said this nigga out here making niggas out here getting protest pussy.
Right.
I mean, think about it. You not like one of our think about you in DC or whatever. It's packed.
Yeah.
This nigga been walking around half a mile.
Yeah.
Girl looking kind of good.
Right.
You know what I mean? You think niggas ain't coming up off the protest? Keep it 100. Niggas ain't coming up.
No. Look.
But how do you approach a woman at a protest?
Be like, hey, start singing. Be like,
You put your fist up.
put
and
your
say-
fist up.
You
Yes.
start with the no justice, no peace. That's the
no
icebreaker.
justice, no
The
peace.
justice, no peace.
Or you break the. You say no justice, and if she say no peace,
Oh, it's going down.
now the
Yeah.
ice broke.
Slide right on over there.
Now you slide right
Picture
in.
Trey Songz. I seen you at the protest. And you looking real good to me.
I see you at the protest.
You think them niggas just going home after the protest?
Hey, man.
After that parking lot pimping. What you talking about?
It's a million niggas out here.
Bro, it's nothing but love and peace out there. You
Word
think,
up.
like,
Word.
come on, bro. It's nothing but love and peace out there.
Word up.
Niggas is, you know niggas is out
Oh
there.
my God, yo, that is
If niggas
hilarious,
ain't, if niggas ain't burning shit up, they fucking, bro. Real talk, bro. All that love and peace out there and no one getting smashed. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, nah, I'm with you though.
That probably is a dope way to ask a chick out. Like, yo, you trying to go protest in DC?
Word. Definitely, she pro-black.
Word up.
If she pro-black.
That's how you get in.
They
Like,
pro.
I grease your scalp. Come on, we
come
out.
How greasy is
Like your
scalp?
pro,
They always
baby.
natural. I grease your scalp, baby. Come on. What you want, some Bantu knots?
Yo, if you part the fro for a chick and grease her
Hey,
scalp,
man, that's real
that's
love.
love right there.
love, bro.
That's real
God.
love.
That's love,
With
bro.
the fruits and berries.
Word up. You
That's
part
Hands-
real love, man.
Hands gonna be oily for a month.
word.
But I don't know if I could protest my way into some pussy, man.
Nah.
I mean, I ain't saying we were. I'm just
Oh,
saying
no, I'm
niggas.
not saying in general. Even
We know some niggas. You take them to a protest.
I mean, niggas are a funeral that.
Oh
way
yeah,
into some
that's
pussy, so
it.
it's
They,
like-
they offer the opportunity.
Yeah, it's all type of shit.
Once I
goes
heard
down
that
for
Trey
pussy.
Songz, I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, I did see it, but I did not get a chance to listen to it.
When
you hear it, you gonna be like,
we listen to like
10
20 seconds
seconds,
maybe
yeah.
and got
I'm-
out of there.
And I'm like, yeah, Trey, it's not what.
He's like trying to capitalize off of
But
every
that's the
situation.
thing is like I don't understand why people try to use these situations. Like Trey, when the last time Trey made a song?
I don't know. Well, apparently when
He
he
made
got
a few.
quarantined because it was he had a quarantine 2020. and
Yeah.
now
Get the fuck out of
seriously,
here.
and now
a
he's got
protest
riots
song
2020.
that sounds like Neighbors Know My Name.
It's one
They ain't
thing.
even switch it up.
It's one thing if you're actually like relevant. Not that he's not relevant. Wrong choice of words. If you're popping at the time
Yeah,
and you do something and you try
and
to do
known
something
for this.
right, but you
No.
ain't been heard. Trey ain't made a song in a minute.
Last time we seen him, he was smiling behind Meg's
Right,
Meg's
but that's just because he
with a
got
pack of
lucky. He was in the
Newports.
club one night.
Right.
He looked like he took advantage of opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how I approached it. Yeah. Oh, that's Trey.
Yeah.
He was the shoulder to lean on.
Word
during
up.
her breakup.
Word.
So he shoulder to lean on this way into some pussy.
Oh, he already knew it. He already knew what it was. Imagine,
See him smiling.
imagine he's got to be our age at least, right?
Yeah.
30, 33,
30
something. Imagine the 26-year-old Meg Thee Stallion comes into the club. You're single. She's just broken up.
Yeah,
You're Trey Songz.
She's 6'7" though.
That's what.
She walking the club.
He already knew it was.
That big bitch.
I'm about to climb
towering
that
over
mountain.
everybody.
Is she really that tall?
I don't know. She looks. Like
She looks tall.
She's
looks
like
big.
5'10" on her knees.
She looks tall. I don't know if she that tall.
I don't think she's
Tall
6'7",
as
but,
I don't think she that tall.
but it
though.
makes for funnies.
Yeah.
Meg Thee Stallion playing pickup ball.
Speaking of kick up, what?
Pickup ball.
Oh,
I got
man.
Meg. Her knees is good. She could dunk on somebody.
I got Meg.
She
I
the
got
first
Meg.
pick.
Niggas
Word.
kick Meg before me. You gotta give me them rounds.
Word
afterwards.
up, bro.
She getting all boards. Box out.
Oh yeah, I'm letting her box me out.
Word.
I'm like, man, she's so strong.
Y'all got me wanting to see how tall she is.
She's so strong. Yeah, we gotta see.
Watch her not even be that tall.
I know, right?
If that's just it's 6'3" or some shit like that, man. I couldn't I couldn't climb no tree, man. Word up. I ain't think I ever mess with anybody taller than me.
She 5'10".
5'10". See, I'm 6 foot. That's
So
too
in
close.
Hills she'd be like 6'2".
Yeah, you look at me eye to eye when we kiss. Like, bitch.
Yeah.
She holding your head. Come
Yeah,
here.
right.
I can't say that because me and Vanessa are the same height, so I can't.
So
say
y'all-
Yeah, same height. Basically, anyway. I say I'm taller, but she says she's taller.
Yeah, I need fun size.
Fun size.
Speaking of height, so Shaq told the story of how he ended up selling shoes, his own shoe.
Yeah.
So he explains that he got a Reebok deal at the time because Michael Jordan was with Nike, Larry Bird and Magic Johnson were with Converse at the time.
Mm-hmm.
They were selling out shoes. Everybody's shoes were at least $100 at the time. So Shaq signs with Reebok. His shoes are priced around the same price as everyone else's, so it would be on the shelf next to theirs. So he's selling a bunch of shoes for Reebok. And at the end of the game, he was walking to his car, and a fan was outside of the stadium waiting on him. When he got out there, she started to curse at him, saying, "Your shoes cost too much. I'm tired of you guys and these $100 shoes. I can't afford them for my kids." So at that time, Shaq takes out like $2,000 and tries to give it to the woman. She smacks it out his hand. Like, "I don't want your money. Like, one of y'all just need to come out with some affordable shoes." So at that moment, Shaq went to the drawing board, got with his team and asked them, what's the biggest store around here? His team answered Walmart. So he was like, okay. So he goes to Walmart, inks a shoe deal with Walmart, drops the Reebok deal, ends up to this date, from 1995 to this date, he sold over 200 million shoes at Walmart. So, I don't know. I just wanted to share a little tad bit of information with the people watching at home because it's just an interesting story.
Nah, and that's Shaq has been a genius with business like since he got out of basketball. Well, during even and especially since he got out, but doing that and just thinking, maybe he didn't make as much money as Michael Jordan, but he probably made more money than he would have made if he kept $100 shoe. Having to battle Jordan still dropping shoes, LeBron dropping shoes, Kobe dropping shoes. He didn't have to compete with that. He was like, these shoes can be afforded by like 10% of people. My shoes can be afforded by the other 90%. He just gave himself a way bigger market. Like, just genius.
He's created his own lane.
Yep.
They might not have been the most durable shoes.
Nah.
But I mean, for the price, what do you expect?
Yeah, they like $36 or something.
I don't even think they that much.
Damn, they cheap.
They might be like 15 or some shit. Like
They
that.
Shaq wild. I seen some Shaqs that look like
They
some
elite.
11s in that mug.
Word up.
I'm
Word up,
walking to
Shaq got some
Walmart. I'm
11s.
like,
Most of his shoes
Look just like
resemble
Jordan. Why
Jordans.
wouldn't he?
Like, I wonder how Mike feels about that. I wonder if he ever approached him like, "Hey, what are you
Yo,
going
you
to
gotta
do?
give me a percentage
Hey,
or
yo,
something.
Shaq, you
Like,
fucking
Mike, I'll whoop your ass.
because he even got the logo. You know what I mean?
Word.
Yeah.
He had to get that from somewhere.
Yeah.
But that was a little interesting.
But
story.
genius move though. Genius
Yeah.
move by Shaq.
Shout out to Shaq. you know.
Genius move and just being smart enough to listen.
Yeah.
Think about if she would have said that to anybody else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
he
Like,
he
I ain't
he
listening to
could,
you.
right. He
Right.
could have said
$100 shoes, bitch.
exactly, but he could have said fuck her. There's only one customer, and went on about his business.
Yeah.
But he
damn.
chose to listen, and like I said, he opened up his market.
And he even tried to make it right. You guys gotta watch. I wish we could play the video so you guys could listen to him tell the story because he's just like hilarious when he's.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Shaq is funny as hell.
Yeah, Shaq.
I give you $2,000. You can buy as many shoes as you want.
Right.
She smacked the money out of my hand.
Yeah. Nah, Shaq is hilarious.
Yeah, but shout out to Shaq for making affordable shoes.
Mm-hmm.
We forgot to talk about this last week. Got some scandalous business going on. Azalea Banks versus Dave Chappelle.
Oh yeah.
So Azalea Banks went on a IG rant, upset over the lack of support she receives from the black men in the industry. She asked, "Where are all the black men when I'm being attacked online?" She continues, "I fucked a lot of powerful men, like Dave Chappelle. I should ruin your marriage. I should ruin your fucking marriage and tell the world that we fucked. And it was some good mandingo dick."
She said
What?
that
I would
twice.
fuck
She
Dave
said that
again.
twice, didn't she?
Yeah, she did. Yeah, I ain't gonna keep reading what she said.
Yeah, it starts to get a little
Pause,
creepy.
little pause.
Yeah, it started
but-
to get a little creepy. But yeah, she made
So-
sure she said that twice.
So the internet reacted, and they don't seem to believe anything she has to say about the situation,
I don't necessarily believe it either.
which is pretty sad because it's like no matter what she says, nobody ever believes her.
But why she choose Dave? Like
Yeah.
if she was
I
lying.
don't know.
though.
And then why do you say I should ruin your fucking
Marriage.
marriage
Right,
after
right.
you just ruined the fucking marriage?
Exactly.
It was good. It didn't say it was
And
good.
then said it was good.
Like
yeah.
what?
What happened to the girls that just
And then get mad because
cut on the side and shut the fuck up?
Right.
Yeah, the side chick is mad because the niggas is not defending her. The ones
Right.
that she fucked. Are they supposed to?
Right.
I mean,
You the side bitch.
for the sake of the side women, some niggas play a very sketchy game when it comes to that. They tell them they love them and they do the things that you would do if you're in a relationship with a woman, and it's easy for the woman to get confused when sex is involved. So for the sake of that, we'll just throw that tad bit out there.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
ladies, don't say I don't ever shoot y'all no motherfucking bed. I could have went way left,
yeah.
but I'm trying to be considerate
We like to
nowadays.
do that.
But it's just like I don't understand what she's looking for.
Attention.
Look for help.
That too. But, I don't know. I feel like a lot of women in that situation just want to say something, not necessarily to out the person, but to receive some type of support because the side woman is always viewed as this evil, manipulating person that didn't care about the relationship or respect the relationship, and they did some underhanded shit. And
Right.
they may have,
Yeah.
but it takes two to tango. It's not like the guy didn't play his part.
Right.
Not
Absolutely.
saying that Dave Chappelle did anything because I believe that black men don't cheat.
Yeah.
So
I don't think Dave did it
yeah, I don't think
Dave
I
ain't
don't, I
do
don't
that
think
shit.
Dave's dumb enough to fuck with somebody that just
like that.
talks that
like that.
way.
Yeah.
Like
Dave
I can't.
do that.
Dave is highly intelligent. He
Right.
speaks highly intelligent.
Right.
He's very calculated
Right.
with everything that he does.
I can't wait to hear what he got to say about it.
Oh, he gonna have a whole 15-minute
What?
fucking part of his show on that.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Or he may take the high road.
I
He's a little
Possible.
older now. He's a little older
Possible.
now.
I seen the meme where what's it called? They say it was Dave Chappelle, but it wasn't Dave Chappelle.
It
It was the
was,
other dude that looked like him.
what's-
Bakeem Woodbine.
Yeah. That shit was hilarious.
That shit was funny as hell.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. That
But shit,
was
if I was
hilarious.
him late in the club back in the day, I'd be passing on the Dave Chappelle.
If he was Bakeem,
Yeah.
you know my brother Dave.
Yeah. He sound like
They
you.
be like, oh, okay,
Yeah, word
I
up.
do know Dave.
Yeah. Word
Yeah,
up.
that's an ugly motherfucker, man. Like the smacks frog. he one of them niggas like just a journeyman. And
Word up.
Every 3 years he in a movie like
Word
you
up.
niggas
Some-
thought it was over.
Some random ass role.
Some low budget ass
Yeah,
movie.
word up.
He popping up in. And he always like the bad guy.
Always the bad
He's
guy.
like starring as
That's
the bad
he
guy.
ugly.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's true though, man. Ugly niggas always the bad guy. Like,
You have to be.
Ain't got nothing to lose.
you ain't never seen Debo play an upstanding citizen.
Nah,
in the movie.
hell no.
Like, oh, look at Debo preaching. Like, yeah, all right. He gonna be punching on niggas.
Word.
You big and ugly, nigga. Every role he played, he was like prison. Nigga.
Word up. A thug.
That would piss
Crazy
me
as
off.
hell.
Like,
Half
why-
the movie and keep the suit on for half the movie.
Right. and he probably talk proper like, I am an actor.
Right. He probably really do though.
Hollywood fucked his image up.
He probably really do.
Like you said.
That's how it be though.
Yeah.
It really does. Hollywood really does that to
Like you
people.
say, he probably smart as hell. We will never know.
Yeah.
That's like the one actor that always plays Hector in movies.
Oh,
Hector.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
He's
gotta
like
have
in
Hector.
5 movies with
Yeah, with the same name.
Who, Baby Joker?
Is
No,
it-
the
dude that
not
played
Baby Joker, but the
Because that
the
dude,
taller
that
one,
dude
right?
always played
Yeah.
the
That's
same
a
role.
taller
too.
one.
With the same shirt, with the same
Yeah.
button-up shirt.
Word up.
That's fucked up.
I think I know what y'all talking about. I think he played in it was like he was like a cop in it was like a real racial tense movie that was out a little while ago. It was like staged in LA and California. And he was one of the cops. I can't think of it.
Crash.
Was it Crash? Ain't
think
Crash
that's-
like the racial movie when they like be jumping a bunch of different roles? Not that one
Yeah.
because like Luda was in that,
Yeah,
right?
Luda was in
yeah,
that,
that's
yeah.
a different movie. I liked Crash though.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
I like the little groping scene. That little
Yeah, that was
Just
that
a
was
little radical.
with what's his
with
face?
another with that other guy that
Yeah.
plays the bad guy.
Yeah, always.
He's like the white version
Yup.
of Journey, man. he like great value Jim Carrey.
Word.
You know what I'm talking about there, right?
I know exactly who you talking about. I
Word.
know exactly who you talking about.
That guy. I don't know his name.
Yeah, he that wasn't not Paula Patton. That was she do a lot of movies. The chick that he rubbed
This
up.
is amazing. We just keep announcing these B-listers. Paula Patton.
Word. Yeah.
Like, what was she famous for? What was her husband prior to her getting cheated on?
Well, she
A
was
singer or
with,
something, right?
Yeah, she was with Robin Thicke.
Oh, Robin Thicke.
Yeah,
Yeah. He ain't been the same since.
Nah.
Who would be though?
Yeah, Paula Patton's nice.
Yeah, she's pretty.
She's nice.
Broke him, man. I think he was on like social media crying, trying to get her back and everything. Wrote a song.
He wrote
and
like
everything.
hella
he wrote,
albums.
yeah, he wrote albums.
Yeah.
Bunch of sappy stuff. I don't know, man. Hey, shout out to Robin Thicke though. So, Easy, we was listening to your favorite rapper earlier. What was the name of the song? You said you listened to it the fucking
Other
day.
Side of America.
Yeah, did you hear the new Meek Mill?
Yeah,
Me
man.
and J-Ro got a piece of it.
Like-
we know how you feel about it. So J-Ro, how do you feel about it?
I mean, it's usual Meek. I mean, the message is good. I'm not gonna take anything away from him, but it's just Meek to me.
Just Meek.
Yeah.
Easy's upset. He had to take a sip.
No,
what? You like the song?
I love it, but you gotta look at it like this. You can
I'll
say
listen to it
that
now.
about every rapper. That's their sound.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
their sound. Every rapper has that sound.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's Meek.
Yeah,
This is what I
yeah, it's
expect.
definitely
Right.
Meek. It's definitely Meek. It's definitely Meek.
Yeah, I think we knew he don't have a whole bunch of versatility though. It's just his thing.
Like you said, it's
I'll
alright
check it out
message.
though. I'll check it out.
So I brought Meek up because he may have some beef brewing.
Again?
Mhm. So Casanova 2 times sent out this cryptic tweet, and fans suspect it's about Meek Mill. A lot of rappers / celebrities really want to go protest, but they ain't good in their own hood. Please don't be mad at them. Be understanding. So Meek Mill tweeted an hour later, my whole life is a protest. Literally. So fans suspect that Casanova is accusing Meek Mill of taking advantage of the situation to release music and not actually putting his boots to the ground. So how do you feel about that, Easy?
Ain't his boots on the ground?
I mean, he been making music about the systems. It's not the first song that he done that. He been in jail. I mean, I don't understand what he's talking about. Like for real,
So you think
he's
Cass
been
is
fighting.
reaching?
Yeah.
He's been fighting against the system.
Yeah,
Like
it's definitely a reach.
he's reaching. Like
I just wonder what's the
what's the point?
what's
Like,
the purpose behind it?
I don't know.
They have
Casanova
some, do they
looking
have
for
like some long-standing beef between them that we don't know about?
I don't know, man. I guess he probably think he ain't got no more songs, man. He out. But Casanova the runs over, so I don't know.
But
He's reaching.
And it is one of those things too.
That's
what
Because
it's-
Casanova runs over.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. I heard him on like last song, like on a slow jam.
I don't listen
His
to him
verse
at
is
all.
like
yeah,
I heard it on the radio, and that shit was horrible. Like,
yeah, he looking for some clicks, man, because everybody knew Meekin just got into it with 6ix9ine and he responded. So it's like,
Yeah.
all right, who can I pick out? Oh yeah, this nigga probably respond.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let me
get
do
Twitter
something
fingers.
obvious that looks like it's pertaining to him and get a response out of him. But
Yeah.
Meek didn't respond directly to him.
Right.
He should have.
I'm not a fan of Casanova per se, personality or music. He just doesn't do anything for me personally.
Not at all.
Yeah, not really a fan of his. But shout out to Meek though, for at least trying to, do something.
He has an actual. He has an actual. Well, he's part of an actual organization that's doing things to promote change.
Yeah, with some big dogs behind him too.
Yeah, real big dogs. Like that's why that's just weird to me. If the tweet was even at
if we're just
we
then
don't
you
know.
look at him like, nigga, what are you doing? Like,
But Meek shouldn't respond to those things anyway.
yeah,
He's supposed to
past
be
that.
above it.
Yeah.
That's why it was weird with the 6ix9ine situation. It was even weird with the Nicki Minaj situation. Like, even though I think he was trying to do the right thing initially when they got into the argument in the store, but like, yo, you don't have to do that no more. Like you going to the Rock Nation brunch and they are not.
Yeah.
Meek
Well,
set his
Casanova
ways.
might go there.
Yeah, he's always there. Well, he's been there last 2 times.
Yeah.
But like you were saying, the heat in the moment.
Yeah, and I can get
Yeah.
it. I can get it because it's our form of communication nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like people feel like that's how they need to respond to things. It needs to be public. You know what I mean? So
And the way they ended on a public forum, it was kind of sour, and then to
Mhm.
bump into him that way. So I can understand the reaction.
Yeah.
But like we said when we covered it the first time, I just wouldn't even approach anybody in that situation.
yeah, nah.
You with your
I'm done with
dude, and that's that.
Yep.
Now if the guy comes to me, it's a different situation.
Right.
Then
But
you might
Meek's
say,
just
"Hey,
got to be above it, man. He did his time with that life.
Mhm.
Like, you know what I mean? You
Yeah,
need
you on
to
the
be
other
above
side,
it. Yeah,
man.
you on the other side of it now.
I just wonder, because this is the second single off of whatever's coming. I just wonder how this album is going to sound. It seems like he's going a particular direction.
Right.
If the 2 singles are any indication of what's coming. But I'm excited for it. I enjoyed his last album, Championships, right?
Yeah,
Championship. I enjoyed that.
Yeah,
album.
that's actually the only Meek Mill album that I like. I mean, I like some of his music. A lot of it sounds the same, but Championship was like, it was a good album. It was well put together. It was well thought out.
That's
It
my
was. It
favorite
was.
Meek album.
Yeah.
Other than the mixtape Meek, I like those days too.
Yeah.
But speaking of new music, I asked y'all if y'all listen to Freddie Gibbs and y'all didn't. But it's cool.
Man, I ain't really have time to like sit down. My week I was working, then I had to go home, take care of the crib. But like I listened to the first 2 tracks and I'm like, yo, this is something where you gotta like sit down and keep listening and keep listening. No lie, the last time I felt like that about an album I was kind of disappointed because I thought I was gonna feel like that with the new Rick Ross latest project.
Yeah.
I think after I got done listening to it the first
Port of
time.
Miami too.
Yeah, after I got done listening to it the first time, I was like, I'm good on it.
Yeah, I don't think I've
But
listened
that
to it
Freddie
in
Gibbs is
years.
something where every week you might have a new favorite track. It's one of those albums.
Yeah, it's a good album. Production by Alchemist. It's a real smooth album.
Yeah, well, I'm back in the gym now, so I'll have more opportunity to listen to some music.
He
So,
rapping.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right from the first, I was like,
Yeah,
because I'm not a big Freddie Gibbs fan, you know what I'm
I've
saying?
never listened to a Freddie Gibbs project.
Yeah,
Me either.
okay.
So it'll be my first.
When he started rapping, I'm like,
Yeah, he was rapping.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew he could rap. I've like listened to freestyles from him, but I've
Yeah.
never listened like to a full project of his. As far as new music go, like that's all I've been listening to. I haven't really seen anything else that Gunna dropped. Not a fan of that. Yeah, he lost me with this one.
Yeah.
Project before that was much better.
He too busy doing whippets.
Right. So yeah, the Little Dirk, I listened to that. Wasn't really a fan of that. Run the Jewels dropped. That's Killer Mike. He has a group with another white MC. Don't know his name. Forgive me. You can listen to that. It's really racially driven. Really ties into what's going on nowadays with the protests and the riots and everything. But Killer Mike been on that wave, so
Yeah.
that's nothing new from him.
Killer Mike has some powerful speeches, man.
Yeah.
yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, so check that out. Run the Jewels. My aunt told me to refer y'all to a gospel album. I can't remember the name of it. So, Aunt Cheryl, if you're watching, I'm sorry. You got to text it to me because I forgot it. My mom also sent me a song that she told us to listen to by a gospel rapper named Uncle Reese. I'm not a fan of gospel rap. My mom
Right.
knows that, but
Yeah.
neither is she.
Right.
So if she said it's an all right song, I said, all right, Mom, I'm going to check it out.
Yeah.
She said, make sure I check it out with y'all. So, Mom, we'll check that out. But we pretty much got through the entire doc. If you guys have anything else that you wanted to talk about.
I don't have anything else. We just gotta keep going, man. We gotta keep our foot on the gas and keep protesting if that's what it takes. And economic power. I've been talking about that for weeks and weeks and weeks. That's the important part of it, man. It's like it's like we can talk about voting and we can talk about trying to get different politicians in and all that. If we don't acquire money, capital, assets, stuff like that, then it will never be able to get ahead. You know what I mean? Yeah, we need to be able to. You know how you see these companies, these corporations propping up politicians and we need to, and not even necessarily to do the illegal things that they do, but we need to be able to prop up some of our people that are going to benefit us. Exactly.
Keep us in position.
You know what I mean? That's why we need the economic power. We need corporations that we own.
Right.
So
just glad everybody's eyes are becoming to open and seeing what it takes to, really, really make a difference out here.
Yeah, we can't let it slip at this point. Everybody's listening. We have the opportunity. So now, well, I don't want to say we have the opportunity. We're getting the opportunity, but we have to do our part.
Right.
You know what I mean? Once we get through some of these doors, we have to treat it like we've actually deserved it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We can't let the opportunity slip through our fingers.
Right.
So.
Definitely one like this, man. Like we done made some noise. We can't let it, because if we die down, it's gonna be some sit in place where we might not be able to do this again. You feel me?
Go ahead.
So it just tying to what Joey said, man. Like, if you don't know, it's never, like my mom told me, it's never too late for anything. You feel me? As long as you wake up, you have another opportunity. Don't feel like it's too late to learn about voting or get into your local politics and all that. It's never too late for any of that. So, and I seen this meme, and it spoke to me. It was like, everybody that runs for president or in office is like old as hell, like 60 or 70. We need to get some younger people in office that understand, because all the laws that were placed, and they got to change, bro. These laws are old. Society is different. You know what I'm saying? Society is different, man. So like Joey said, man, just get involved. Money is power. Yeah. Always remember that. We look at money, the way we look at money and the way they look at money is different. We look at it as like spend. They look at it as power.
Right.
And that's what we gotta start looking at.
But that's part of the system. That's part of the goal. Like we were brought here against our will.
Yeah.
We were forced to build this country over a 400-year period. Then we got an opportunity to kind of get out, and but then we weren't allowed to intermingle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that went on for another, almost 100 years, I believe. And then so now for the last 60 years, we've been allowed to intermingle, but still we don't, for one, we're 460 years behind.
Yeah.
It wasn't like the playing field was just like all of a sudden we can intermingle and the playing field is even.
Never even.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So we're 460 years behind, and it's just like Easy was saying about the age of the politicians. The average age, I believe, in the Senate was like 53. The average age in the House was 62 or something like that.
Crazy.
Whatever it is. Our president is 73. The candidate that's going to be running against him is 77. Like, Donald Trump himself, 73 years old. When he went to kindergarten, he was not allowed to drink at the same water fountain as black people.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And we're asking these people to change laws for us.
That's what he was brought up on.
Right. It's embedded. It's embedded.
It is.
So it's like, you try to change people's mind, and that's what we always should do. But it's only been 60 years. You trying to.
People don't realize how close that is.
That is real. That's not that long ago.
It's not.
Especially something that was built over 400. You know what I mean? It's like
look at the build up.
Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah. So, but we just got to keep going, man. We do have an opportunity that we've never had before.
Yeah.
And if we don't take advantage of it, it could be another 60 years of this before we get another opportunity to be where we are right now.
Yeah. At least change it for your kids or attempt to.
Exactly.
Yep.
You got kids, you got something to fight for, man.
Yeah.
We don't get to see it, maybe they will.
Right.
But I feel like we see something. It's like John said yesterday, this is the first time 50 states have protested
Yeah.
in America. So
And then other countries.
And they
everything.
going, I seen a video. They was
being
in
heard.
freaking Japan going crazy.
Yeah.
Wasn't a black person in sight, but they was going nuts.
And it's one of those
like
things.
that was beautiful though.
Yeah, it's one of those things too, man, that and not to get too deep on here, but if you think about the rest of the world standing up, it's they now are starting to understand that America doesn't just treat black people that way here in America. They treat the rest of the world the same way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Syria standing up like,
Right, they like, oh, y'all too?
yeah, exactly. Like all these other countries that America treats the same way that they treat us, they're like, all right, we gonna stand with them because we know what it feels like.
Right.
They come to their country just like they came to this country and take their shit.
They shit.
Like it's the same thing.
Then sell it to them.
And then sell it back to them. That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
Way of the world.
We gotta do better, America.
Yeah.
We gotta do better.
Yeah. But
They
they
buy
started,
our shit back.
yeah, they
Word
starting to
up.
understand. I'm walking down the street. And everyone talk to me. Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
Like, what?
You have a damn choice.
I know,
Right,
right?
right,
About
right.
300 of us.
Yeah, like that.
They better have
Or
a
even by
smoke.
myself.
You better act right.
You want something to drink? I'm in
Word.
the grocery store. I'm about to buy something. To
Yeah.
drink.
Yeah. I've never been offered that much water by a white person.
Right. Yeah.
White people knew what they was doing.
I mean, I have.
It's gonna be hot.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hot.
Yeah.
Get that water. Shout out to the people that were serving chilled water.
Yeah, they was cool. There was a
They're the real
They looking like the
MVPs.
ones on the commercial. The thing.
What? Condensation. just falling
Yeah,
off
dropping
of
down
it.
on the side. I couldn't say no to that. Like,
Word
What?
up.
You seen that shit in slow motion?
Yeah,
too?
word.
Like, dang.
bro, the shit on my
Look at
face.
look at the big guy with
Because
the
it was
beard.
hot. It was hot as hell. out there.
Word.
Yeah, man. It definitely was hot.
I was
man.
sweating like a motherfucker out there.
Word, yo.
You was running around getting pictures. You was doing a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
well.
definitely understand. But yeah, man. Shout out to everybody that joined us today. Appreciate y'all. What's up, Sharice? What's up, Twitty? Savagery in session. I see y'all. Warren Sox. Shout out to Warren. And Keisha. What's up, cuz? I see you up there too. William Johnson. Shout out to my boy. Yeah, appreciate y'all for checking us out, man. This will be the end of episode 59. We will be back.
Big
next
60.
week. Yeah, big 60.
Oh,
Big 60. Be back next week with episode 60 at the usual time, usual date, Sunday at 1 p.m. Make sure you go subscribe if you haven't. Ask your friends to subscribe. Ask your mama, your daddy, your cousins.
All of them.
All of them. Just grab somebody's phone and just
Word.
go to our shit and subscribe.
Please.
Really appreciate it. Shout out to everybody who's already subscribed, rocking out with us. Shout out to everyone ordering merchandise. Really appreciate that as well. Shout out to our Spotify listenership, our Apple Podcast listenership, our iHeartRadio listenership, and our Anchor listenership. Because y'all make up the graph. Appreciate you guys. Continue to support us the way you do. Like I said, it's great. Appreciate it. Am I forgetting anything? Shout out to everybody that has been protesting, using their voice for positivity and peacefully. No violence associated with the protest. That's like very, very key. We don't want them to see us acting out in the way they expect us to. So, and like Joey said, man, it's never too late. If somebody's doing a protest, just pop out, walk with the people, let them know you know that you love them and you unify with them. It won't hurt you to walk for a good cause, for your own culture, your nation. You know what I mean? It's my first time doing anything like that. Like I said earlier, I actually used to make fun of people for doing things like that. So yes, I myself am a hypocrite, but I'm here to change. And yesterday was the beginning of that change. And you too can do the same. So make sure you love one another. Go tell a white person you love them. Go tell a black person you love them. Hug them, shake their hand. Let them know we ain't off that nut shit.
Look them in their eyes.
Yeah,
Word.
yeah. Make sure you go tell somebody you love them today. Do that for me. Hugs and kisses and all that good stuff. But we love y'all. Love is love. We will see y'all next week. Peace out. For all the Reggie, like he probably fucked somewhere. Fuck, I'm doing all this shit. She got wheels.
This one from my nigga.
Yeah, when you
Let me know.
know about this.
You might know.